Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that's being ran. And today, I got an exciting doozy for you. We're going to be talking about the most popular project on all of Kickstarter right now, just launched. That is Wonderland War, Shards of Madness, expansion and reprint, Wonderland Wars Deluxe Edition, premium chips, and new content for mini expansion, Shards of Madness. So I gotta say, the reason why I covered this is because they had almost 10,000 people pre-launch signed up to get notified when this launched. So I just assumed it was going to be a big project. It's got 17 days left to go. And honestly, I look at the main image and I'm very unimpressed. I don't know the player count. I don't know the time length. I don't know the age. I don't know the mechanisms. I don't know the price. It's just, hey, there was this game, and now we're reprinting it. They're going for that juicy reprint where hopefully, everybody has the buzz about the original game. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are excited about this Kickstarter, but if you don't know what Wonderland's War is, I don't feel like this really shows me anything. Maybe it's just, it's the Alice in Wonderland set theme, like you're showcasing the artwork a little bit, but I think the main image could definitely use a little bit of sprucing up. What's up, Jeremy? But as always, when we get into the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And that's 3,000 backers with 10,000 pre-launch. Just putting that in your head, but as always, let's get into the video.
The path to the old tree is well worn. I could have walked it with my eyes closed.
Let's go, Battlehaven.
The tumble down the rabbit hole brings back a flood of memories. Tales of time running out. And of warm tea passed around. The frosting is delicate and light, and I nibble the cake marked, "Eat me," just so to gain passage. I was told Wonderland had changed, but I was not prepared for what I saw. The tea is now cold, and the cakes are old. How I would love to be asked to move down one more time. I miss how brilliant it was.
Now here's what I will say. I am not the biggest fan of this style of video in any way, shape, or form. The bottom line is I know next to nothing about this game aside from theme and artwork after 50 seconds of this video. I don't know what the components look like. I don't know if there's minis. I don't know if this is cooperative. I don't know if this is solo. I don't know if it's multiplayer. I don't know anything about this, but I will say this story is engaging. Oh, it's Alice in Wonderland, but things have changed. It's gone crazy because Alice in Wonderland was already, kind of a psychedelic place, so to say it's upping itself up just another notch. I do love the basic premise. So I will say they're keeping me, they're stringing me along with this video, but can we get down to brass tacks, please?
Was when the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wave. Somehow, the madness has evaporated.
No.
Like the cloud of crazy has been blown aside. Once, I would have given my very mind for a moment of silence in this kaleidoscope of kinetic life.
They're losing me, honestly, here.
I've been gone a long time. The paths through Wonderland have become twisted, and our reflection is now twisted and broken into something unrecognizable. I will bring clarity to the confusion. If war will right this wrong, then so be it.
Wait, was that all the setup to just let me know the game is about the characters in Alice in Wonderland are at war? Did I need 1 minute and 37 seconds to establish that? I don't feel like I did. I still know diddly squat about this game. Diddly! Very well made video, though. I will give them kudos to that. That was spectacularly made. I just feel like they pointed the gun in the wrong direction, but a hell of a gun nonetheless. Holy theme! Yes, Jeremy nailed that. Okay, so they're making me go down to the story to learn more about the game. I'm never a big fan of that. Hopefully, by the time you get done with the video, I feel like the customer's wallet should be potentially open. And there's tons of projects that can do that. I don't think that this is that with that video. This would be a nice secondary video. Agreed, 100%. Or sprinkled in with the components and just... Ooh, okay. So, Druid City Games works with some of today's best board game designers, artists, and developers to create board games that you'll play with your friends and families for many years. We strive for high-level production quality and work closely with our teams from start to finish, providing outstanding gaming experiences. We got 2 collaborators here, so we should have some good customer service. They've done Tidal Blades. I know that one is out. I have played it myself. They also had the Tidal Blades RPG. Bloodstone, which was canceled. Then we have the original Wonderlands Wars. So can you do it? Yes. I feel super comfortable with that because I know some of these exist now. Wonderlands War. Let's make sure people got their stuff. Promo card pack. Yeah, I think this would be a flaming dumpster fire if they hadn't. What are the changes to Mad Hatter? What should I do? I haven't received it. And once again, good customer service. 16 days, 15 days. Good. I'm not worried about the can you do it in any way, shape, or form. Check mark. So do I want it? Not quite sure. Can you do it? Yep. How much is it? Hopefully we don't beat around the bush. We get to the price. Welcome back to Wonderlands War. 2 to 5 players, 75 to 90 minutes. So this is a medium weight game. I'm immediately more excited about this game with the theme and the fact that it's medium weight. Why couldn't you let me know that before, I don't know, 6 minutes into this? You know, I've spent 6 minutes on your page, and I'm just now finding that out. The denizens of Wonderland are choking on the ever-so-serious business of war. The Cheshire Cat offers them a madness fix in the form of corrupted shards. These Wonderlandians, I'm done with the theme. Tea Party Gossip. Wow! Top 400 on Board Game Geek. This right here has convinced me more about this game than anything you said in that video. That right there. I grabbed it on the first Kickstarter. Awesome game. Thanks for the input, Nathan. Wonderland Wars combines all the fun and laughter of a fantastic push-your-luck bag builder. What the hell? Push-your-luck and bag building? I'm in. Push-your-luck and bag building at the 75-minute mark? Oh, count me in. Like, I am the target market here. Orleans is in my top 10 games of all time. And you're talking about bag building with push-your-luck? Get out of here. But instead, what do we get? We get Wonderlands War Deluxe Edition, premium chips and new content with many expansions. Don't get me wrong, that's great stuff to mention. But bag building, press your luck, medium weight bag builder that goes up to 5 players? That could all be conveyed on the front, but it's not. This image right here, this is an amazing image. This should be on the front. Like, tell me you couldn't just plop this out. Do I need this purple? Boom, pop that in. I know Kickstarter says, no, you shouldn't do that. You should make... Because I get it. Kickstarter doesn't want it to look like Indiegogo, look like it's a giant ad with all the pop-ups and all that crap going on. They want clean Kickstarter pages. But looking at it from a consumer perspective, like that image right there, I'm sold. This image here, a lot of replayability, a lot of fantastic stuff. I really enjoyed this one. So it's a Dice Tower Seal of Excellence, a BGG Top 400. We are frustrated. We like it so much. It might feel a lot better than it has any right to be. Shut up and sit down. These are huge, massive quotes. And I will say they have completely righted the ship. I thought the video, but now I'm convinced they've done... And you might say, of course they did a good job selling you on the original game. And I will say, no, it is not a given. And if you watch this channel, you know that. There are so many times we get to Kickstarter second print runs of a game. And they just don't even sell the original game on how great it was. They did a fantastic job on that. That's a half-point grade bump up right there. I do think the video, though, is a half-point grade bump down. So right now we're canceled out. All right, so we got the game. We got 4 minis. Okay. Deluxe Edition, $115. All right, we're talking about the price relatively early on. I like that. If it was so, it might be, and if it weren't, it would be, but it isn't. Is it? No, that's okay. We're just a random quote. 5 facts. I thought that was like that was someone saying something good. It wasn't just nonsense. It wasn't just theme. I should say it wasn't just theme, but it's Tweedledee, so it actually is nonsense. 5 faction boards. By the way, I do love the theme of this. I love the artwork. This scratches my itch on this. Like I said, I am the target market. 90 draft cards. Okay, and I like the fact that they specified what these cards are. These cards are going to draft. Wonderlandian cards. I'd love to see these zoomed in. Each one of these is different. Because these don't really wow me. This looks like very generic. But this wows me. I want to see the artwork. I want to see the text on it. Cardboard Wonderlanded standees, because all these presumably are just the different people you're going to run into, and they're different and they're unique. And once again, I'm still looking at the deluxe edition. So this is the original base game, if I recall. This is the second printing of it, I think. 8 cardboard, 30 quests, shaded die, ally cards, shard dice, ally cards, cardboard. But wait, there's more. All these magnificent treasures are also included in the box. So now we're talking about a special deluxe edition box that's going to house everything, which is obviously what you want. And they have the pictures of how it's going to be housed in there. That looks really clean and clear. That's nice. That's a great shot. That's how you make me open my wallet for $115. Detailed leader minis, 13 Wonderlandian minis. I'd love to see these zoomed in just a little bit more. Like, look at that. There's just so much pizzazz on that mini. And the fact that I already know this mini exists out in the wild. Tom Vassell has touched this mini with his own hands. Quinn from Shut Up and Sit Down has touched the mini. You know, that makes me feel more comfortable. I feel like they're doing a fantastic job on making me want the original version of the game. I still need some gameplay videos, some stuff like that, but I feel like overall, very solid. Game trays, yes, more, please. Beautiful. 70 custom wood supporter meeples. I wonder if these are going to get screen printed by the end. 5 faction-specific chip bags. Those are some really nice-looking bags. Wow, sculpted plastic faction cards. I'm in. I'm in. So that was the 100, so this is all 115 bucks, right? I think that's what it was? Yes. I felt like that was really well sold to me. It feels like a Kickstarter type of premium game, the type of game that you're never going to get at Target, Barnes & Noble, or Walmart, or something like that. This is just going to be the premium version of it. Very nice. So then we have the $15 expansion, not included in the deluxe expansion. So I like the fact that this is very clearly laid out. I don't like the fact it's not included in the deluxe expansion, but still, I like how clear and clear that is. And now we're zooming in a little bit more on the cards so I can read them. So I actually do like this shot an awful lot. They're telling you exactly what you get in that expansion. Fantastic. Leader quests and double feats. Yeah, I want it. I obviously want this. What was it? $5, $15? We're up to $130 now. Okay. Have we even touched the new stuff? Pledge levels. Okay, so here we go. The Shards of Madness mini expansion. Oh, I see. So that's really what this is. This is the way that they're able to do this. Because Kickstarter said, hey, you can't just do a second print run of a game. You have to add to that. So this is essentially what the Kickstarter is for, is the Shards of Madness mini expansion. But the majority of people are obviously going to be getting Bada Boom. Wait, this one. The deluxe game plus the... Ooh, okay. So $50 for premium clay chips. So, okay. I can't imagine this is terribly popular. I imagine this is going to be that, and then this is going to be an add-on. Then we have... This is people that are new to the game. And then these are people that are new to the game who want to get everything. Okay, so it's clean. It's clear for me for the most part. Let's see what the most popular pledge level is. And I always like to make predictions on this. And so my prediction is, I think this one's going to be the most popular, followed by this one. I think. But I still think there'll be a decent chunk of people on this. Not so many on this one. So let's check that out. And a lot of people sitting on the fence. So 436 people sit on the fence. Wow, it's almost a 500 print run. We got the Shards of but does this get, that gets you access to the Pledge Manager, though. So that's fine. That explains why that's so high. So the $15 one, we have 1843. The $50 premium chips, we have 100. So that's still a decent chunk of people. So the basic one, 56, but then everything, so 591. So pretty much, I pretty much predicted what that was roundabout going to be, and it looks like that. So the majority of 1,843 people saying, this game was great, I gotta come back, and I gotta get this $15 expansion. And that's a huge chunk of people. You know, the bottom line is, before the end of all this is said and done, there's going to be 2,000 to 3,000 people who were like, I like the original game so much, I want this. So, cool. And then new people we're bringing in. We got 591 people, so that's solid. Good for them. Looks good, looks reasonable. They're not making hoodies or coats or any weird stuff like that. It's a pretty clean and clear Kickstarter page. All right, why back now? Deluxe availability. Guaranteed that you can own the deluxe edition of premium chips. The game is hard to come by, and future print runs are not guaranteed. True. Best price. Post-campaign pricing will increase at the page. Retail is not currently planned. Add-ons. These are premium upgraded chips. So here's, so this is the one thing that I think was kind of odd, because remember... I was a little bit surprised. I was like, oh, what is this? I didn't quite know what this was when I got to the point where I was going to spend the money on it, the extra $65. And now they're finally going to tell me what that is. But then it's $50. So what's the other $15? Oh, because it comes with this and it comes with that. Okay. That's weird. So there's like no discount there, like noticeable. Which is what it is. So this is going to come with the premium chip. So something you don't really need, which now, okay, whatevs. What's the deal? It's going to fit into the box as well. This is great. Oh, this is it. Actually, so they're selling that nice. Art, prints, and narrative booklet. Promo Wonderlandians. Full art poker deck. Art-themed playmats. Does it say magnetic box? What is that? Does that say magnetic box? What's the idea? The set of chips replace the cardboard chips from the game. The clay is high quality. I don't know. If anybody knows in the comments below, let me know. Promo Wonderlandians, art-themed playmat, upgraded player boards. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the add-ons. Faction board updates, free downloads coming soon. We've decided to update the faction abilities of the Mad Hatter and Jabberwock in the new printing of Wonderland War, based on feedback for the players and previous thing. Okay, gameplay. No, the adventure first, and hopefully this is where we have a video dump at some point. Download the rules. Great, love seeing that. Reviews. Yep, here's the video dump. Wonderland's War review. Tom Vassal. We got just reviews. So if this of the new one? Or is this the old one? Okay, so this is, so they're talking about the old one. All right, cool. shipping, so we get to $6 for just the mini expansion. Love the fact this is broken up, $23 for that. This is the great shipping section. Has all the different places that have that. I love that they convert the currency. I always say that. I always think it's a good thing. But it looks rock solid here, and it has it for all the different pledge levels. Because sometimes you'll see these Kickstarters, and they're like, well, what's the price for this pledge level? I know it's going to be a pledge level. It's not taking that much, but still, you should have the information front and center for that. So now I'm looking at $38. So we're looking at a $218 game. But if I just get the $115 with the expansion, I'm looking at $130, so $168. Ooh, okay. That's a big one for me, because now my brain is saying $168 for what I want, and I'm essentially paying $168 for a Press Your Luck bag builder. And while I was originally really excited for that, now I'm like, would I pay $168 for Orleans, which is one of my top 10 games of all time, which is a bag builder, a medium weight bag builder that doesn't have deluxe fight components, it doesn't have minis, it doesn't have all that stuff, but doesn't need it? I'm having a real crisis of heart here. I know this is, you're saying, of course you do, Power. It's Kickstarter. We all need the minis, but I have a little bit of sticker shock. I do as well, and just saying it out loud, I'm like, okay. And now, I really want to start paying attention to this. Does anyone know what is a good, recidivism rate? So this had 10,000 people that were pre-launch, and then 3,000. Oh, so it's still jumping. It's doing fantastic, but 3,100 backers day of. And obviously this is just a few hours in, so this could jump to 8. It could jump way higher by the end of the day. But I'm just curious. I wonder what the average typical ratio is of bringing people in. And so this is something I should potentially write down. And I think I will at the end of the day. I'm going to write this down, and then I can look to that in future projects, because I'd love to know what the average ratio is. I wonder if there's anywhere online to find that out. And if you know, please let me know in the comments down below. All right, so shipping looks good. We're mentioning VAT, customs and duty fees, credits. We got the things. Shipping is always buried at the bottom, because why not? We could just put it with the rest of the prices and the pledges so we could be done with our shopping. No, we can't. We have to bury it at the bottom. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. So at the end of the day, let's check out the FAQ. The updates, comments, give this one a grade. So 9 FAQ. I always like to see them organized like Reload from Colossal Games. It just makes things more clean and clear. And yesterday, they actually did. It's always beautiful when that happens. Will this campaign have stretch goals? No, but we put everything in the campaign on the front so you can see it all from the beginning. We have many a surprise or two up our sleeves for later, but this will not do, so there are surprises up their sleeve. I wonder if a solo mode is one of those. And so now we get into so there's no updates yet, it just launched. Just curious, what are the 7 needle upgrades on the campaign versus 75 on the original? Any chance of a neoprene game board? Why not release print and plays for all player boards so they have the same when a print shop prints them? We can do that. Awesome. Love that. Playing for replacement boards when a pack of dual-layered boards could have been an add-on seems like a missed opportunity for a much-requested upgrade. Okay. Would it be possible to get stickers for the Meeple Through campaign? Is there any mistake on the shipping cost for Asia Zone? So what I'm seeing here is great customer service. They're coming in, they're popping in. Because once again, can you do it? A big factor of this I had no issues with. So let's go through it. Let's give this one a grade. And as always, let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this. But do I want it? Yes. Yes, I do. Not because of the video. But because I got right here and I said, wow, Board Game Geek top 400. I see a Dice Tower Seal of Excellence. I see Shut Up and Sit Down saying they love the game. And the components look great. It's bag building. It's a mechanism that I think is underutilized. It's one of those ones that it's just, I love it. And I love the player boards. I'd love to see these zoomed in more. So do I want it? Yeah, I do. Can you do it? Yes, you can. I got no worries there, even though they did pull the plug on their last one. And that's probably something that I probably should mention. I'm glad I thought about this, because if I didn't, there would be people in the comments saying, you're such a fanboy, Forrest, you didn't even mention Bloodstones, where they raised $300,000 that pulled the plug on everybody. And so here, I'm now mentioning that, so please don't blast me. But it is something that we do need to discuss a little bit here, because, it's like, what's the old expression, you make love to one sheep and you get a reputation as a sheep lover, and so I hope that doesn't happen, but hopefully they've hit whatever their real number is. You know what I mean? And I imagine they might not even have a real number, but it's something to consider. I'd still feel totally comfortable on the Can You Do It, though. But I did need to mention that, because otherwise I'd get blasted for it. The how much is it, though, is really kind of where they lose me here, because while this does look like a fantastic game, I don't feel like I was sold $100 to $160 on how fantastic this game was. You know, because the bottom line is, I love Orleans, but I've played Orleans probably like 15 times, you know, and it's still, I don't know if I'd pay $160 for it. It's just, I don't know. The sticker shock got me there. So at the end of the day, I think the final grade, I'm deflated, C-. I'll be curious to check gameplay out, but ... And there's the other thing, too. They focused 100% on the reviews. I think some gameplay videos. Oh, no, there's gameplay down here. That's right, the game night. Never mind. Take backsies. Yeah, it didn't grab me. Like, I think it was mostly just, honestly, the price in the video. Price in the video, just, their track record, I feel like that's stellar. That's not something I worry about there, and I understand why companies have to pull these things. At the end of the day, if you want your favorite board game companies to stay viable and actually be able to hire people and have jobs and create more fantastic games, cut them some slack when Kickstarter stuff like that happens, because trust me, they'd rather not take that media black eye for having to pull it. Like, people are like, yeah, like this is a bad situation for them too. And it's a small hobby. Like, and that's the other thing. If you're newer to the hobby, you might not know this, but most of the people in the hobby are not banking. They're not making huge amounts of cash. I've been in the industry now for like 10, 11 years in the industry. And there's a huge turnover rate. People working with numerous companies. You know, I've known people who've worked at like 5 different companies, probably more than that in the 10 years, because they're amazing at what they do. But just, you know, there's so many missteps and pitfalls that these Kickstarter companies that could fall into. And all it takes is one bad break and things go poorly and people have to be let go. And so I wouldn't judge them too harshly on that. But the price itself and the video itself, so at the end of the day, I think I'm with Jeremy. I'm C- on there. There's $25 for shipping. It doesn't help anything. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for this one. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.